Last week was for Scarface Mac. It went viral because his high school girlfriend gave birth to a baby girl. And social media will have you think everyone is perfect. All content creators. I was highly disappointed. People that I thought were on good time with this young man, they came head to head. Like they were just criticized, making long, lengthy video. Scarface is 24 years old. People started calling him young man, young nigger, young this. And I think I should say this. In terms of personal development, Scarface has been making videos about personal development for a very, very long time. I remember in 2019, Scarface used to make this video encouraging men to go to the gym. He must have been 18 or 17 years old. I remember his video then, he would wake up 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. Me, I don't go to the gym. What? I get body. I have body like a model. But bro, I don't go to the gym. I don't even wake up early. I sleep late, but I wake up when I wake up, man. I don't wake up with alarm because I work for myself. I do whatever I want. I remember then he used to come to the gym. I used to watch his videos on YouTube. He used to come to the gym with backpack and keg of water. Like he has muscles like this. He must have been a young man, very, very young. I remember when I watched his video then, I used to say to myself that this guy must have surrounded himself with elderly men, older men. I would say Scarface Mac is a OG when it comes to this internet content creation thing. In the world of men, age is just a number. That's why you're going to meet a boss, a leader that is way younger than how old he is. A 24-year-old in a generation where marriage is not, it's not, it's only a naive man that would dive into. In his own generation, I'm telling you though, young men are not getting married. They are not. Especially a young man that surrounds themselves with elderly men, bro, they are not getting married though. I believe in love. But as a child coming up, though, most of the men that I surrounded myself with, they are older men. My father's friend, my uncles, elderly men, bros. When you surround yourself with elderly men, they are going to, if they like you, they are definitely going to tell you their mistakes. They are going to give you advice. Because what is the originator of wisdom? Mistakes. Mistakes is what creates wisdom. You understand? And the people that give wisdom to other people, they've made bunch of mistakes. Either they are men or women. But social media have everyone thinking that they know better. So when you see young men, you understand, talking about things they know nothing about. You don't know anything. When you pay attention to certain content creators, you can tell that this person is speaking the wisdom of elderly people. Like Scarface Mac, for example, I am very, very confident he has elderly people behind him. That is why on this platform, I encourage. That's my feet massage. Apologize. That's why on this platform, I encourage younger men. Make friends with older men. Let them teach you about this life. You get me? Let them teach you about this life. Life is like a slippery corridor. Everybody will make mistakes. Everybody will make mistakes. In the next 10, 15, 20 years from now, come on now, every one of us, we would have racked up multiple mistakes. It's part of life. It is part of life though. When people decide to do certain things based off of their understanding of things, encourage them. Encourage them though. Don't be too judgmental. Don't be too judgmental though. In this generation, like marriage, my guy, don't let me lie to you. And that's why on this platform I say this. If you're to go into marriage, make sure you go into marriage with people who come from the same financial society as yours. If you have money as a man, marry a woman who has money too. I did tell you, man, because relationship right now is like Women come in with beauty, and that is it. And when that marriage ends, bro, she's going to live with your resources. And society, the government has become the father of women. Bro, they are going to take those resources from you. And you're going to serve that woman for the rest of your life. Bro, it is painful. The most painful part is you're going to watch her move along with another man while you're still serving that woman. It is very painful when you sit down with elderly men. For context, my father came to the United States in 1972, and he went back to Nigeria in 1979 to marry my mother. Listen, all his friends, they brought their high school girlfriends to the United States to marry. Every one of those women divorced those men. Every one of those women. None of them that brought their women from Nigeria to the United States is as wealthy as my father. It's not possible. You don't understand? It's not possible. Because women in first world countries, their mindset is different. Their mindset is not, let me support this man and push him to wealth. It's almost like the women in first world countries, especially those ones that did not come from money, they don't want their men to become big because they believe that, okay, and I understand. The Yoruba people will say, talk about ballet, the women in first world countries believe that if he becomes comfortable, it will not be easy to control. You don't understand? But African women from the African soil, especially those ones they don't move that way. Most women, all women are the same, don't get me wrong. But most women from the motherland, they believe that, okay, when that man wins, we all win. We all get to enjoy the resources. Papa, if nobody say people like us, we find, we come Yankee, we be saying, Papa, I never struggled before for my life. I used to not be proud of those things. But Papa, not the truth. But back to what I was saying. If you come from poverty, make sure you go with a woman that is also a hustler that wants to make it. If you come from the middle class, go for a woman on that same level. If you're a lazy man, go for a woman that is also on that level. Let me give you an example. If you work at McDonald's, and you approach a woman that works at McDonald's, that, baby girl, I want to date you, I like you, I find you very attractive. She's going to look down on you immediately. And the advice that was given to me by my people, Baba, on that level, she no date your level now. Don't date women that are not on your level. As a matter of fact, a lot of women believe that they're on the level of a wealthy man. It will not happen. And when we come online and we stand in front of a microphone and we say this, that, okay, baby girl, you fine, but a rich man is not going to marry you. Because for one, you don't have common sense. You're not teachable. You're not coachable. You don't understand? You don't know how to follow the leadership of a man. You think you're on an equal level. In real life, where men are powered by ego. But back to Scarface. I don't think he's going to marry that girl. And I encourage it. He's not. He's not going to marry that young girl. But they are going to be together and do great things together. If she package herself well, understand, they will continue to be together. But what happens is, the women of the West, women of first world countries, they rub shoulder with men. In a world that belongs to men, rubbing shoulder with your man. Like, the spotlight should shine on that man. You should be behind the camera. But both of us can be, no. You're not supposed to be in that spotlight where that man is. You are the director of that movie. That is why they say, behind a successful man is a woman. Most women will say, I don't know what that is. I've never been behind a man before. That's because you are a foolish woman. When you start going out, when you start traveling the world, there's a huge difference between a successful woman and a woman that is, I'm talking about a successful woman that doesn't understand the authority of men. She doesn't even know how to treat men. She doesn't know how to talk to men. Compared to a woman that is not necessarily docile, but she understands a place in the life of a man. She knows how to talk to a man. There are ways you talk to a man. If you don't believe me, let's set an example. In elementary school, which is primary school, boys do not listen. They don't like listen. Boys do not like to take command and orders from female teachers. I swear. It is ingrained in the DNA of a young man. But when a male teacher comes in and he asserts dominance and he asserts authority, the boys will stand up to her because it is in our DNA. Just because you have money does not mean a rich man is coming to save you. And the way marriage is designed not for men. It is designed for the protection of women. What is happening right now is what patriarchy is trying to avoid, so women can feel safe. You don't understand? Because women are designed to go towards a man that looks like, you get me? All women want is a successful man. But no man in this world wants to get married or settle down with any woman. Men just want to have fun, have sex, put you on a leash, which is busting out in you. You have a couple of kids and life goes on. Continue to be well. I said my piece, but you won't listen though, obviously, with all these 11, 12 minutes. Oh my God, I don't hate you for anything. And it's not like you're going to listen to me. You're not going to listen to Fowobi because, come on now, what does Fowobi knows? But you shall be fine.